Hi everyone, hope you're doing well from wherever you're watching this channel, depending on your time zone. Now, right now, there is a standoff between the government, that's William Ruto, and the youth, Gen Zs. For Gen Zs, it's all about Ruto must go. And for William Ruto, he's trying to reorganize his administration such that he can be appealing to the youth. And that was clearly seen when he decided to dissolve his entire cabinet. So he's trying to find a solution. But the pressure is, you must go. That is what the youth are pushing for. They don't want this administration because the administration has failed in a big way from, delivery, competence to overtaxation. So from finance bill to Ruto must go. Now with this, we saw Gen Z coming out to add value to what somehow ODM and the Azimio la Umoja One Kenya party has been pushing for. So they are kind of speaking same language, but now Gen Z coming out more serious and so much determined and doing so through the protest on the street. But going by the latest statement from the Sierra Senator, Oburu Odinga, it is pointing to a different direction. Because Oburu Odinga is discussing about when you say Ruto must go, then who takes over? It is together Gachagwa. If you continue to say that Gachagwa must go or Ruto must go with Gachagwa, then who takes over? It is the military. And the discussion continues. So according to him, and he's invoking ODM as a party, not One Kenya, Azimio la Umoja One Kenya coalition party. Now he talks of ODM as a party. They have a position and a direction they might be heading to. So first of all, listen to him. Then from here, we want to go deeper into this discussion.
Has decided to go for talks to negotiate in a wider so that the next government being formed after this cabinet has been dissolved is a government of national unity where people will be there. Those who don't want to negotiate for that kind of a coalition, we cannot force them. As ODM, we are moving forward. We, as ODM, this is something which I think is the right thing for our party, and we want to find inclusion because largely the rest of Kenyans, apart from the two communities, have been excluded. So there must be a way of inclusion, and you want this exclusion to continue for another 3 years until 2027 before you have election. If that is what you think is better, or you think of the way saying Ruto goes and then Ruto goes and Gachagwa takes over, if you people have any other way that can happen, or the army takes over, I don't know, in a chaotic situation where there is no leadership, I don't know what happens, what we expect as a people, as leaders, and we must be brave and bold and say it. Me, I'm not scared because I'm already 80 years old, and I don't think there is anything that I want. I just want something good for our country. I want our country to progress. I want our country to prosper. Even if people want positions in government, me, I don't want any position. Because my age really, can I sit in an office that I want to be a minister? I cannot. Yes, that I don't want that. But we are just wishing well for our people, and we want inclusion. So I wish the Gen Z well, but please be guided by the elders. Don't just move alone. That we don't want political class. How will a country be guided if you don't want political class? Which class do you want to?
Now, as we continue with the panel discussion, just a quick request for those who are watching and you have not yet subscribed, please consider subscribing. To our channel subscribers, I must say thank you so much. And again to all our viewers, please give this video a thumbs up. Thank you so much, and back to this discussion. Now, it is clear from Oburu Odinga, the Shire Senator, that as ODM party, they are moving towards negotiation. Of course, Gen Z is completely different from any political party. Gen Z has no any leadership, but they have something they are pushing for. But it seems like ODM, in the beginning, they were realigning with the Gen Zs. So the problem is, ODM want to be accommodated in Gen Zs, and again now, they are pushing another agenda of negotiation with the government. So hapo ndo kuna mambo. But now it seems like what Oburu Odinga is talking about, if that is the party position, then it confirms that ODM finally is in talks with William Ruto. I can't say Kenya Kwanza, I can't say UDA. Because UDA is William Ruto and William Ruto is UDA. Nothing like Kenya Kwanza. Don't we know we have such kind of a coalition? So definitely it is a negotiation between ODM, because now it's no longer again Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition Party. We heard what Jeremiah Kioni said in Kamega, we shared the video. He was very categorical. You heard what Kalonzo Musyoka talked about, Eugene Wamalwa. For them, they're kind of, let's give the youth a chance and stand with them. Let's support them. Let's defend them even when they're being killed. So because of that, they cannot negotiate with the killer of Gen Zs, because Gen Zs are our children, they are our grandchildren. So there is a division clear in One Kenya, as well as One Kenya Coalition Party, saying that it remains ODM party that want to go into, and ODM is the biggest party in Azimio la Umoja One Kenya Coalition. Then the rest remains. So Oburu is indicating here, in one way, he might be testing the water. How deep is the water? Because we have seen the noise coming all over, and a kind of, oh, Baba, don't go into this thing. Those are some of the ODM leaders, especially the youthful leaders. They're not comfortable with that, but it seems that is the position that ODM might be heading to. So with that, you can use someone like Oburu Odinga to come out and speak. Then you also listen to the response and the action of the people as you make your steps forward. So Oburu might be a person being used by ODM to test the water, how deep is the water. But the fact is that ODM is in negotiations with William Ruto in the formation of the next cabinet, Government of National Unity. That's where they're heading to. So going forward, we should anticipate to see maybe 4, 5, 6 cabinet secretaries appointed in the Kenya Kwanza, in Ruto's cabinet, but names forwarded by Raila Odinga or ODM party. That is what might happen. Because Oburu has come out clear, we are in negotiations. So going forward, what you should know is that Gen Zs should continue with their agenda. And you see, you can draw the difference. Oburu Odinga is talking about community. That we've had 2 communities in. That is very true. Largely in Kenya Kwanza administration, we have the Kikuyu, Mount Kenya, and the Kalenjin, Rift Valley, who are majority in the cabinet. In fact, 3/4 of the cabinet comprise of Kikuyu, Kalenjin, which was wrong. We made notes about that. But that be where it is, what took the youth to the street is not the ethnicity or appointment of some people from one community and leaving another one out. That was not the main agenda. The main agenda was all about incompetence in the administration. So now you can see the difference. Oburu Odinga is bringing a discussion about face of Kenya in the cabinet, which is a discussion we should talk about. But that is not what took Gen Zs to the road. But Gen Zs are talking about incompetence, corruption, high cost of living, over-taxation, zero delivery of services. Those are the issues. But there's no way they're talking about cabinet comprising more of Luyas, or Luos, or Kalenjin, or Kikuyus. They have been tribalist, leaderless, and fearless. So the agenda that Oburu brings in is a different one. Nothing like tribal or community discussion. But it is something we should look into. Because we saw William Ruto coming out more of a tribalist leader. You can't choose people from your community, then another community, and you leave the rest out. Unachagua moja moja hivi. Kwingine unapeana 6, 7. Kwingine ni So that is now where we draw the line. They are pushing for something different. What they can do if they go to that talk is to put men and women of good reputation, people who can stand up and tell the president the truth. People like the late Magoha. Wakiwa na watu kama hao. Sababu tunaona kwa serikali ya Mheshimiwa Ruto alikuwa na mtu, Mheshimiwa Uhuru Kenyatta, Matiang'i alikuwa someone who can push for something. Na alikuwa ameachiliwa afanye kazi. Magoha, that was the man. But now comparing Magoha to Machogu, day and night. So kama wanaenda huko ni sawa, lakini Gen Z wako tofauti. Gen Z are going to oversight these people because the National Assembly has failed to do an oversight. If you put men and women of good character who can deliver, there will be no problem. But if you bring in these individuals who are going to behave like Kipchumba Murkomen, Moses Kuria, Ezekiel Machogu, na yule mtu wa finance Njuguna Ndung'u mwenye anakuja na some budget that does not make sense, then you people will be visited. So definitely ODM has communicated. I don't know your views, but please let us put in the comment section to continue with this discussion. Thank you so much and see you in our next video.